far as I know, nobody's tried to run 5 miles with a rock underwater.
Although it's extremely physical, it's huge mentally as well.
We've spent in hundreds of hours underwater prepping for this specific event.
5 miles underwater is an extremely long ways to go. It's gonna be a feat, it's gonna be a test. Now it's just time to get it done.
Hold your breath, we're not turning back.
I'm Larsen. I'm a former Navy SEAL, and I'm currently a war correspondent covering conflict zones around the world.
I'm Tran, a former Marine Raider and founder of Deep End Fitness.
The water is the most fundamental element in my life. I was thinking about a way to really push myself and a way to really test the limits of what could be done underwater.
The reason I'm doing this is to really bring awareness to the water and aquatics training that has so much benefits from people that they can get underwater, on top of the water, that really translates to their everyday life.
The real question is, how long can you hold your breath if you're running with a rock, right? How much work can you accomplish while holding your breath? And that idea of being active underwater and accomplishing work underwater was kind of the kernel of inspiration for this idea of running 5 miles under the surface of the ocean. What we had to do was kind of design our own curriculum. We've been doing static and dynamic breath holds. We've been doing underwater work in the pool with weights.
And of course, we're doing it with a partner because being underwater is a huge component of the safety aspect of having someone as a buddy to kind of watch your back and help you out throughout the process. So Kaj and I are going to tag team it together.
The truth is, once we get out there in the ocean, we have a whole host of other factors we have to deal with. Wind, wave, currents, cold, sharks.
I've been meditating every day to kind of get in my own space to kind of let the negative thoughts flow right through. Because when we're under there, there's going to be a lot of doubt that comes in your mind, like, hey, how much further can I go?
At some point, the prep work is done, and you just got to get in the ocean, get wet, and get her done. All right, this is it. We're on location. This is where we're gonna attempt to complete the 5-mile underwater rock run. Right now, we got here early this morning. We've been setting up our course, 100-meter course that we can run back and forth along the line at the bottom of the ocean. Conditions are really great. Visibility is amazing. Water temp, about 76 degrees, so nice and warm.
Right now, I'm just worried about the current pulling me left and right, so I just want to get down to the rock as fast as possible. We're lucky enough to get a big fat rock from some of the North Shore guys, which are amazing. Thank you guys. But yeah, we'll see how we do.
Never really done anything like this before. We've been doing some training sessions in the pool. I have no idea how long it's going to take us. We're looking at a couple hours. This is a marathon, not a sprint. But right now I'm feeling pretty good and just ready to get it on.
Hold your breath, we're not turning back.
We're 2 hours in now. We're like at just over 1.5 miles.
In the pool, there's no currents ripping you back and forth, but here you're always constantly correcting yourself. So
I was definitely worried about being cold. You know, starting to get cold out there.
5 miles is a long way.
As hard as you thought, harder than you thought?
Yeah, it's way harder than I thought. We're inside the final mile. starting to see the finish line run a little faster.
We've been in the water for 5.5 hours.
We're gonna buddy carry each other for the last lap.